Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today's message is about staged targeted individuals. By now we are aware of gang stalking activities, persecution, and nefarious evil stuff that are being done to chosen ones that are classified as targeted individuals. There are so many people that claim that they are targeted individuals. I do not want to discredit or say that they aren't targeted individuals, or when somebody says that they are chosen, that they are not chosen. What I'm saying is, and what the Spirit dropped or the download that I got today is that, or yesterday is that, and I'm recording this video on October 9th, 2022. So the download I got is this. As with everything, the enemy, the nefarious ones, the synagogue of Satan, will always copy things from the Most Highs. And then they will also create the same, they will clone, or they will duplicate or copy. They will also try and create from their own kind, put their own kind in a situation like the chosen ones. And then these targeted individuals that are from their side, because they aren't really truly targeted, they are just, especially on not Facebook, on YouTube and other channels, for example, social media, they will create channels that will talk about them being targeted. But in the meantime, they are from the side of the opposition, from the nefarious ones. And then if we are not careful, the true targeted individuals, the chosen ones, if we are not careful and we open our heart and our lives to these people, they get into our lives and they will fulfill the purpose, the nefarious purpose that they have been sent for. Because first they come like in a wolf in sheep clothing. Remember that expression. Be careful of those who come to you, the wolves that come to you in sheep clothing, or those who come as angels of light, but they aren't. So we need to be on the lookout for these kinds of people, because I have noticed yesterday when I was watching a YouTuber, and those two videos came up randomly on my feed, on my timeline, and I watched how two different people were talking about a specific YouTuber that is targeted. And when I went over and I browsed through her channel, I have seen her a few years ago. I've seen her and I've watched maybe few of her videos, but I didn't really connect to her that much. So when I saw her two different YouTubers talking, or specific YouTuber talking about her, how she had a video of her being targeted, and the YouTuber, the specific one, the one that appeared on my timeline, she was speaking, empathizing with her and sending her love and protection and so on. So when I went over to her channel, I saw only few videos on her channel, and this is somebody who has over 200,000 subscribers, and she has been on YouTube for more than 6-7 years. When I browsed through the videos, and I saw two videos where she was talking about the Anunnaki negatively, I knew this cannot be somebody who is definitely has the same beliefs or the same convictions as I have. And then when I saw a product that she was promoting, after I saw that and I read through some of the comments, and somebody else was attacking her also in the comment feed. When I saw the word, when you are in a specific era. Now, I'm not saying I'm telling you, if this woman and a lady, if you don't have any evil or nefarious intentions, or if your product has no connection and hasn't been sent by the nefarious ones to put it out like that on social media, then I apologize. But when I saw that word and somebody who was attacking you, and she also explained exactly what the word truly means, because we know an era, ERA, plural, according to her, is eras. And then she had a product that says eras 2022 BC. For her, according to her, it is before Corona. But after I've read that and I listened to the video and some of her videos, I went to the kitchen and I just received this download. Exactly the same thing the nefarious ones have done in the past. BC we normally know as before Christ. But for her, according to her, it is before Corona. So when the Spirit gave me this revelation, the word eras, which is ERAS. Now we know when we say erase something, the E at the end of erase is silent. So her product is eras, and then 2022 BC. Now what the Spirit said to me then is, erase anything and everything that happened before 2022. Now we know that the nefarious ones erase our minds. They wipe out our memory because they've gotten into our Akashic records, into our books of life. They know who is going to become what, and they try to hijack our destinies. They steal our destinies. They steal our ideas, and then also they also then erase our memories so we don't remember who we are. Now when I saw that product that says eras 2022 BC, it just connected directly with the before Christ thing. And then I realized this before Christ, after Christ, BC stuff had to do all this during the age of Pisces, had to do with that erasing of our memories, which is connected to their moon magic, or which is connected to their reincarnation scam, of erasing our memories and push us back into life, into this realm, into the 3D realm, and cause human beings to continually be in the loop, repeating the same cycles over and over, because they cannot remember what they have done in the previous lives or who they were in the previous lives. So they continue to make the same mistakes, continue to kill, continue to steal, continue to do the same stuff over and over. So when I saw this woman's product, I knew it just took me back to that BC or before Christ thing. I may be wrong, and I repeat, if her intention is not evil and she's not working with these nefarious ones, I wish her best of success with her product. But if it is linked to the nefarious one's agenda to erase our memories, to get in the way of our destinies, of our missions, that will fail. It will not prosper. It will not succeed. Nefarious ones have different ways. They bring in so-called light workers in our lives. Different chosen ones, so-called chosen ones, also on YouTube, that will talk about the same type of experiences that we have, or persecution and stuff that we have. But they are truly not on our side. They are on the side of the opposition. So just be careful. I will not go back to her page and see what is going on with her. But I know if it is not connected exactly that product of hers and that name that she chose, or it was probably because she was also complaining about being persecuted or being targeted, and that she feels that they or the nefarious ones are also hijacking her mind. Maybe they put that idea in her without her knowing, and she's just putting out that product in the open, and whoever reads it or whoever sees that product, their minds, because they do rituals whenever they put out a movie, a book, even the Bible, they perform rituals and spells for whatever outcome they want for that specific, or through that specific product or book or movie. So it may be that she is truly targeted, and they hijacked her mind and they gave her this so-called good idea, and she is putting it out in the open or on social media without her truly knowing what it means. This is one side. If she is not consciously and knowingly and willingly on the side of the nefarious ones. So may the Most Highs and the ancestors, if she is truly a chosen one and she is targeted, may the Most Highs deliver her and protect her. But if she is one with the nefarious ones and the satanic cults and nefarious psychic team, may all their plots and plans and all whatever they are planning and plotting against the true chosen ones will not prosper. It will not succeed. The will or the plots and the plans of the nefarious ones are doomed in this lifetime, in the age of Aquarius. It doesn't matter who they recruit or who they work with. No weapon formed against the true chosen ones and our destinies and our mission for MaatKare and our bloodlines and our lives shall prosper in this lifetime. The time is finished for these nefarious ones. They will try everything. They will also use those who portray that they are also like us, apparently going through the same difficulties and challenges like us. They will recruit such people also, so we can feel, so we can sympathize with them and feel sorry for them. Her message will resonate with me. I will want to feel sorry for her, and so on. And that way they infiltrate even the chosen ones. So we need to be careful and we need to be mindful. Those who are targeted, be strong. We are winning this war, I am telling you. We have come back to win this war. These nefarious beings will not make it in this lifetime. They will not succeed in everything they try against us. All that is left for them, especially those recruits, especially those who don't know what is truly happening in this realm, those who don't know the true story from the beginning, why the Most Highs, why the galactic forces, the righteous forces of the galaxies, the universes, of the planets, and of the cosmos is fighting against these beings, the infiltrators and the criminals and the planetary criminals. If they don't know the reason, the origin of all things, the roots of all evil here against mankind, against our bloodlines, against MaatKare, Mother Nature, against our creation, they must sit down. They must bow out. They must separate themselves from these nefarious ones. Because when punishment comes and judgment comes, when judgment comes and punishment, it will not show any mercy to them. This lifetime, nefarious ones, no plot and plan against me, against my bloodlines, against my womb and seedlings will prosper. No weapon will prosper against the 13 true bloodlines of MaatKare. So when you come out, whenever you meet mostly targeted individuals, we really are so suspicious of any and everything. It will take time for us to really accept somebody in our corner or in our environment or in our space, because we can't trust anybody and everybody. I don't trust any and everybody. So even those, I normally, when I come across targeted individuals and their stories, I will listen to it and I will know, wow, this is what is happening. Wow, I learned something from them and stuff like that. But this specific report or this specific message that was for this targeted individual, when I listened to it, it was like exactly everything that they are doing to me and others. But then I went over to a page and I saw this, and the spirit just brought this up with the BC thing. I knew something is fishy. So like I say, I repeat it again. If it is not that the case, I apologize. But if that is the case, she is also a puppet being used by the nefarious ones to portray herself as a targeted individual. You fail. You will not prosper. And no weapon formed against our memories shall prosper. It is written. Let no one add to this book of life or erase, take away from the book of life. The book of life is our destiny, our Akashic records. Nobody has the right to take away or add anything to our Akashic records or to our destinies. It is a privilege, and it is only the right to the Most High Creators. Therefore, you nefarious ones, note this today. I've taken note of your infiltration in the form of a targeted individual, and we will be on a lookout of those targeted individuals, those who are of our kind and those who are not, those who are on the opposition side, and they are just playing the character, staging being a targeted individual, the same way you stage so many different things, wars, staging characters, casualties and stuff in the wars, so-called wars and stuff. So we know your game, we know your plots and plans and your strategies and your ways of infiltration. You will not succeed in this lifetime, nefarious ones. All of your plots and plans and strategies and tactics will be exposed and brought to nothing. It will have no effect, and it will not get the intended results that you want. This lifetime, we came back differently wired. You are doomed, nefarious ones, together with your covens, your cults, your plots and plans, your whatever. That's my message to you, and this is the message backed by the Most High, backed by the Most High, Anunnaki-Krst, backed by MaatKare, the divine forces of nature, backed by the elemental powers, backed by the oneness of righteousness and oneness of the supreme rule, the original rule of MaatKare.